As the sun set behind the tall trees, the abandoned mansion stood looming on the hill. The locals whispered that it was cursed, that anyone who entered never returned. But curious minds could not resist its mysterious allure. One such group of friends dared each other to explore the mansion, each one hoping to prove their bravery to the others. As they approached the entrance, the sound of rustling leaves and creaking doors echoed through the air. They hesitated, but the adrenaline pumping through their veins urged them forward. The wooden floors creaked beneath their feet as they stepped inside, and the musty smell of neglect permeated the air. They wandered through the deserted halls, the eerie silence making their skin crawl. Suddenly, a loud crash shattered the silence, making them jump out of their skin. They frantically searched for the source of the noise, but could not find anything out of place. As they continued exploring, the sense of being watched grew stronger. They heard faint whispers and saw shadows moving in the corners of their vision. Fear seized them, but they could not shake the compulsion to uncover the secrets of the mansion. Finally, they reached the top floor, where the air was thick with the stench of death. They followed the smell to a room that was locked from the outside, but they managed to force the door open. What they saw inside will haunt them forever. The room was covered in blood, the walls and floor slick with it. In the center of the room lay a grotesque figure, its twisted limbs contorted in unnatural positions. Its face was frozen in a silent scream, its eyes wide with terror. The friends screamed in horror and fled the mansion, their hearts pounding in their chests. As they ran through the forest, they heard footsteps behind them, chasing them relentlessly. They dared not turn around, but the sound of ragged breathing and guttural growls made it clear that they were being pursued by something far more sinister than any mere mortal. They stumbled and fell, their limbs tangled in the underbrush. In the darkness, they saw eyes gleaming in the shadows, watching them hungrily. They tried to run again, but their strength had been sapped by fear and exhaustion. Suddenly, one of them was yanked back, his scream echoing through the woods. The others turned to help him, but he was gone, dragged into the darkness by an unseen force. The remaining friends stumbled into a clearing, where they saw a hooded figure waiting for them. It beckoned to them with a skeletal hand, its voice a guttural whisper that chilled them to the bone. "Welcome to my home," it said, its eyes gleaming with malice. "You should never have come here." The friends screamed and begged for mercy, but it was too late. The hooded figure descended upon them, its claws tearing into their flesh, its teeth gnashing hungrily. And as the moon rose high in the sky, the woods were filled with the sounds of their screams and the crunching of bones. The cursed mansion on the hill claimed its latest victims, and the locals whispered that the curse would never be broken.